Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, maybe if you are Cardi B, I don't know what's going on. But once again, you are crashing out on Twitter, and it sounds like she's trying to walk back her claims that she's black. Baby, Cardi B is out here redefining everything and also being clowned on Twitter. But guess what? In case any of you guys are wondering, her and Offset are still getting divorced. Y'all, listen, at this point, I'll believe it when I see it, but we got to talk about what happened with Twitter because this is something crazy. And guess what? Cardi B did her best to delete these tweets because, baby, it's not a good look. Remember, I told you when people, again, let's get into it. This is a lot to unpack, right? But Cardi B is trying to do her best to delete tweets, but baby, Twitter is forever and everybody already caught it. Okay, so this is what started the back and forth. Once again, right? Cardi seemed to be searching her name on Twitter when no one tagged her. I don't understand this. You cannot stop people from mentioning your name. But even if they are mentioning your name, why are you searching Twitter, getting involved in civilians? You rich, you got a mansion, you got that new life growing in. Is that not enough for you to be like, okay, but it's not my business. We just gonna go with the public tweets because who am I? Who am I to think, right? So she said, so here's what started it all. Down ass B said, who the F told Cardi she's light skinned? That term is used for lighter complexion black folks, but y'all got everybody claiming it now. And I do want to say one thing. Well, we'll get into that, right? Cardi then jumped in and said, Dominicans are so diverse when it comes to skin color. Dark, brown, tan, light, white. So what am I supposed to say when I'm describing my complexion? I'm Dominican skin? Let me just tell y'all, right? And I cannot speak for every black person in the world, but I'll speak for myself and my family. Light skin, dark skin, brown skin, those are all terms that came into place with black American culture, black people. We are like, come on, we've been here more than 95% of the people in America. Our bloodline goes back to before the Civil War. The only other people that might have deeper roots are the people that came from the Mayflower, the Nina, and the Santa Maria. But let's actually be real about this. That is specifically a black term. It is a black term. Now, other cultures might use it now because it's popular. Dominicans might use it. Native American, well, not no, but whoever might use it. But those are distinctly black terms. We cannot argue this. Well, Cardi decided to start arguing, right? Because first of all, why respond at all? Like, if you're no longer claiming to be black, just let this random post fly by. Or if you're going to respond, just say you're light skinned black Dominican, but I'm Dominican skin. Now you on that. Listen, Dominican Tattletale, jump in the comments for those that don't know. Dominicans and their relationship as a whole with being called black. If you're from the older generations, baby, it ain't a good one. Now, I know things are changing, my Dominican friends that are younger, but even then, it's like they have a complicated relationship. When you be like, yo, you're black. No, it's not the same color. It's not, no, it's different. It's different. I'm just saying, it is what it is. For the people that care, it is. And for her to say, I'm Dominican, why not just let it fly or just say, I'm light skinned black Dominican, right? Because it's funny. Because Cardi has never claimed her dad's Dominican side is black ever. And she's only ever tried to claim that her mom's Trinidadian side is black. So now, anyway, right? This Cardi tried to delete that tweet saying, but tweets are never deleted, okay? And also clock this tea, because this was actually funny. This was actually funny. So then Rylu said, I don't know, maybe y'all need to come up with y'all own terms. Light skin is used to describe black people, not whites, Dominicans, Mexicans, Asians, but blacks. You can't just use the word to mean whatever you want to mean, chica. Now, you should have let that fly because it's true. Black people have a culture. We have our own terms. So whether or not everybody in the Bronx decides to use it does not mean that it didn't come from our culture. Anyway, Cardi B said, what you're saying is automatically invalid. The fact that you use white is a color and a race. Dominicans are a nationality with people that are different colors and shades, not a race. Get your glitter hole out of here with this fake rule you just came up with. Cardi, who is now basically claiming not to be black at all, is now telling a black person to get out of here when they tell you the rules of respecting our culture and our jargon. First of all, let me just say this, right? Let me just say this. First of all, there is no human on this earth who's actually white. White is only in reference to a race when it comes to actual people and not colors on a crayon box. So now you're saying white is a color and a race. Who is white? Or are they light skinned? Because let's be real, there ain't no white Dominicans in the world, Cardi. You cannot be Dominican and be white. Dominican is what? Taino Indian, it's Spanish, and it is to whatever extent African, right? From the trade. But you cannot, even by definition, be a white Dominican. You can be light skinned according to God. You can have pale skin, but you can't be white and be Dominican. So what are you talking about, Cardi? Ain't no such thing. It's no such thing. You can be German and Dominican born. You can be Spanish and Dominican born, but that'll make you Dominican, since Dominican is a race, because you know that. But Cardi wasn't done. Because one thing she gonna do, and two things for sure. Again, I do want to say this isn't saying how she's walking back claiming to be black. Now she's just trying to appropriate the term light skin. She said, y'all can have that little black race to yourselves, but I'm leaving with my light skin identity. Anyway, right? White is a color and a race. Anyway, hold on. It gets better, right? So then Cardi made herself look so, and also, why is so anyway, 3178 Princess 7 said, oh my God, like you're really ditzy. Like this is scary. Op is incorrect and should have added non-black Dominicans, non-black Mexicans, etc. Because you're right, they are nationalities, but you knew what he meant and purposely skirted right past it, and you tried to clock him, right? Janae jumped in and said, you're not black though? Like, I'm so confused. Cardi then said, if you confuse, you need to put the blunt down, because my tweet and the tweet I replied to got nothing to do with what you tweeted. You smoked out bird. Let me tell you something. Cardi really needs to take a look at what happened to Doja Cat and her album that was fantastic, but because she was so busy being so nasty to people on Twitter and her fans, that album did not do half of what it's supposed to. And Doja liked the tour. Doja album was good and it still didn't do half. Again, it's not me. She got people. Maybe this is how you get engagement, but it's not 7 years ago where you can go viral from cursing people out. And also, you're in the comments cursing out Black people about what a Black term, never mind it's used by other people. This is a Black term that goes all the way back to the heart of slavery, civil rights. Stop it, Cardi. Stop it. And at the end of the day, when the Dominican Republic was being founded, did none of those conquistadors Spanish call them light skinned? No, you were either white, you were either blanco or you were negro. That's it. It wasn't no in between. Maybe they had a term for mulatto, but that's it, right? Anyway, right? And so anyway, Pretty said, arguing on Twitter on your kid's birthday for a second year in a row is insane. She said, my son with his dad, I'm getting my hair done. The fact that you remember what the F I did last year, and I don't even remember just so how fanned out you are. Cardi, the fact that you don't remember what you were doing for your son's birthday last year, is that a drag? Is that a drag? Is that a drag? Because I would remember if a mom was acting up on their kid's birthday, and I remember she did it the next day. But anyway, let's get into this. The insane part is it's funny Again, Cardi isn't even attempted to refer to herself as black anymore. And now she's trying to gaslight the internet by saying light skin is a term that everybody uses, not just black people. And it wasn't a term that was appropriated from black culture from the origins of our time, because no lie, let's make no mistake, we are our own distinct culture, right? She also said, something about, what am I supposed to say, Dominican skin. Anyway, she also said, there was one other tweet I wanted to show y'all because she is tripping. She also went on to say that she then posted the definition of light skin to her black followers because we don't know what light skin means. She said light skin, having a light olive to medium brown complexion, especially being a black, Latinx, indigenous, mixed race, or other person of color with such a complexion. Yeah, dummy, but it's all tied to being black. You can be Latinx, Afro Latino, you can be indigenous. Indigenous people are mixed with black people. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Read history of how when they were massacring them, they literally had to pretend that they were enslaved people to stop what is going on. And mixed race. Anyway, right? She then went on to school black people. The term light skin is as an adjective to describe skin complexion. It is not exclusive to a single race. I guess Jamaican and Haitians and West Indians can't say they got brown skin, light skin, or dark skin because just like Dominicans, they're also nationality. Now move, Jaws. Part like this. I know a lot of people like Cardi stuff, and I guess she's pregnant, so maybe it's pregnancy brain, but Haitians are black. Jamaicans are black. Dominicans, the ones that want to claim it, are black. Cardi don't want to see it. Like, you keep skirting around this and you doubling down. This is weird, bro. In any case, Cardi ended up playing herself looking stupid as, because I don't know, is Cardi black or is she just stupid, right? The photo, the response on the bottom, Cardi really thought she ate with this answer and clapped back. And meanwhile, she's being laughed at for how dumb she sounds. F. Peldis said, I literally thought that she's responding to Cardi's tweets saying, I literally thought this was fake, bro. Why is she even arguing on Twitter? Now, they didn't even mention Cardi's name. They're having their own side conversation. 3178 Princess, the one that's like, Cardi, stop playing. You know what light skin mean. And how are you still trying to say you light skin, but you're not black anymore? And if you're not black, that's fine. But stop sitting there telling black people what a common term in their culture means. She said, friend, I can't even tell you for real. Now, any black person would know she was being funny. Like, friend, I can't even tell you. They were clowning Cardi. Cardi then popped in and said, nah, B, tell her how you quoted me twice. Now that I clocked you, can you tell them? 3718 Princess said, laughing my butt off, right? Pity said, I'm cackling. This is so funny. Yo, Cardi, somebody take Cardi's phone away. It might be because she's this might be because Cardi's pregnant. I don't know. But anyway, I just thought it was funny. And now Cardi has declared light skin a term that is universal and black, and a term that black people can't gatekeep. I don't even think it's that serious. Honestly, I don't even think it's that serious. I just think it's funny. And I think it's delusional. Somebody take Cardi's phone away until that baby comes. Because honestly, Cardi, go take a nap. Light-skinned Dominican queen. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.